Hello everyone. All right, so we are live and we are talking something very important, like something very important, and it's about moving to Australia with no big qualification, no degree, and no big skills. Okay, so there have been a lot of questions about this. People saying, does it mean like if I don't have degree or I don't have these big skills you're mentioning, like uh, um, marketing specialists, business managers, architectures, engineers, doctors, nurses? Hi, hi Rachel. Hi Rachel. Welcome. So people keep saying, "Well, if I don't have all these qualification, ma'am, you are mentioning like doctors, nurses, engineers, architecture, accountants, accountants, business managers, and marketing specialists, and where are they? A lot of them. Um, what if I don't have them? Won't I be able to come to Australia?" I'm like, no, you will come. Okay. Hi, good evening, Rachel, Helen. Hi. Charlie Don. Pepsis. Is it like the Pepsi we drink? I want to drink Pepsi. It's been a long time. Okay. How are you? How is everyone? Okay. All right. So we are talking this. Is it very important? I don't want you to feel like you don't belong when you don't have big qualifications and all these boom skills that we've been talking about and stuff. No, Australia is not that way, okay? There is so many mystery. There is this so many things I hear about Australian migration that I don't know where people get it from. Just like someone saying you can only migrate to Australia if you're from Africa with student visa. I'm like, hold on, who is telling you this? We are all here. Not everyone came to Australia as students. You guys need to know this. People from their country, they are coming. African, Asians, they are coming, and it's not all of them that have big qualifications that we've been mentioning, all those fancy qualifications. No, okay. There are other visas, and there is a way for you to get this. It may not be easy. I cannot tell you. I posted on my social today and said migration is hard work. God forbid that I will deceive you and tell you that you just close your eyes and open your eyes and you get Australia visa. No. But what I want to tell you today is that it is possible. People are doing it, and I know you can do it. He says, "Ma'am, I am upper registered physiotherapist." Wow. Anna, so what is the problem? Upper registered physiotherapist. What is the problem? Is it that you are looking for a job? Upper registered, like seriously? I don't even want to believe it. Anas, are you looking for a job? Anas, are you looking for a job? Tell me, what is the problem? So many people from Iran love you. Oh, I love you too. I love you. Hamstefa, I love you too. I love you too. Anas, how can I get sponsorship? Anas, what are you talking about? Have you gone to Seek Australia? Upper registered physiotherapist. When did you get registered, Anas? When? You need to start talking now, because I'm not going to take this. This is nonsense, Anas. You are talking something I don't want to hear. Upper registered physiotherapist. Do you know what you got? Are you a man or a woman? You know what you got, man? Do you know what you got? I keep saying it. Some of you, you have something that worth millions, but you don't know how to use them. How can you be upper registered physiotherapist and you're asking me how to get a visa, a sponsorship? Like, seriously, I don't want to believe this. Okay, someone say that the hindrance is IELTS. Guy, the hindrance is not IELTS. Judith, have you written IELTS before? You know, do you know that these days things are, when people like me wrote IELTS, we don't have, the only online thing I could find was in the website of IELTS. You know, in their website, they have free materials. And other one, we bought textbook. I remember my husband ordered textbook and all the sample books, and we're reading. But today, you don't need to order these things. You go to YouTube, you see people making videos because they want you to watch these videos. They make videos on IELTS all day, bands, reading, writing, speaking, and listening. Even they do tests, even they do mock tests, even you can get a partner, even you can, if you still want one-on-one coaching, they will still give you, you pay some small money. Like, there are so many things available. And I also know that people from Africa, like even Asians in their home country, there are people that also help people to prepare for outs. And some people also have tricks. You still need to ask questions, because if it's not IELTS, you can go for PTE. And some people say that PTE is easier because you can use some strategies and trick and deceive the computer. And I hear about this every time. That is a trick you can use. So shine your eyes. Okay. All right. I am nutritionist. Can I get a job in Australia? You need to register. As a nutritionist is a regulated, just like is a health something, is regulated. You need to register with your authority first before you can get a job. That's one thing with all this big qualification. When you have big qualification, you must do your registration, professional registration, because no one will employ you because you do not meet the criteria, unless you are registered, and they will say yes, you are actually a nutritionist. Okay. Auto mechanical engineer. Did you find your name in the occupation list? Engineers are needed too. Would you get positive skill assessment? What is your qualification? Do you have diploma or degree? Is it 4 years degree or 5 years degrees? You need to start talking this thing, okay? Domestic helper, it's hard for you to get a visa. I can't even lie to you. You can't. There is no visa like that in Australia unless you are working with the ministry or the government of your country and they want to come here and bring you over to be a helper. If not, it will be hard. All right, let's be going. I need to talk about this thing. Because I have good news. I have news because there are so many things online you guys don't know about. There are so many things, and once I find them, I will come here to share. All right. So, African hairdresser. Hold on. I think I have news for you today. Registered nutritionist here. We'll talk about you. Could you please help me? Help you as what? Anas. Where are you from? Which country are you from? Anas, tell me, which country are you from? Anas, do you know I have thousands of people in all my social medias DM telling me to help them? I'm just one person. The only way I can help is by coming out here and making video. That everything I see, I make posts on my social as well and talk about this thing, and people comment and we discuss things. I cannot help everyone one by one. I'm just one person. Okay. So when you guys keep saying, "Mom, help me," it looks like maybe I'm this bad person that don't want to help. And if you need one-on-one where we tell you a profile, we go through your profile as regards to your skills, qualification, and experience, and find out which visa you are qualified for, and also we discuss the process involving your visa, the one you are qualified for, and you know if you can go with it. Okay. So you are just the best. Oh, I love you, Bana. I love you. Hi, Lucy. What of business graduates? Business graduates, we're talking about marketing specialists is business graduate. Marketing and sales managers is also business graduates. There are also jobs, even they are qualified and they are needed. If you follow me on my social, last week I was talking about marketing specialists. They are needed in all states and territory in Australia except only one. Then sales and marketing managers are needed in all 6 and 2 territories. They are needed. They are scarce. So graduates, marketing graduates, business graduates, yes, they are needed. Okay. Now, so when we talk about migrating to Australia without big qualifications, big skills and stuff, it is possible. It is possible. In this migration journey, there's a lot of things possible. Okay. Right now, Australia is in dire need of hairdressers. Can you even believe it? Okay, hairdressers. Can you even believe this? And I'm telling you, I want to show you something. Hairdressers. Okay, look at here. Look at this. Am I upside down? Is it upside down? Look at this. I want to show you. You see all the red SSSSS. You see that hairdresser? You see that? SSS. Shortage. Look, in all states and territory in Australia, look. Shortage, shortage, shortage. So it means that in Australia, wide Australia, the whole of Australia, there's shortage of hairdressers. In New South Wales, there's shortage of hairdressers. In Victoria, shortage of hairdressers. Queensland, shortage of, these are states. South Australia, shortage of hairdressers. Western Australia, shortage of hairdressers. Tasmania, shortage of hairdressers. Northern Territory, shortage of hairdressers. Australia Capital Territory, Canberra, shortage of hairdressers. You know what that means? Now, the good part of being a hairdresser or having a skill in hairdressing, okay, is that it's not a big qualification. Okay. So they said, even there are companies online. These companies online, they specialize in bringing hairdressers over to Australia. Like, seriously, are you talking to me? Like, what are you talking? Like, Jenkins, speak louder. Okay. So just to tell you how desperate they are. Okay. Now, if you go to Seek Australia, Indeed Australia, Seek Australia, the job site I always share with you guys here, and search visa sponsorship job hairdresser, okay, you will find a lot. Okay, please, when you are searching, search visa sponsorship, add visa sponsorship to it, okay, so that you will get the right one. Okay, so for example, here, let me give you an example. This one said senior, read, okay, you see that? Yeah. All right. So that one says senior stylist. You see, visa sponsorship is written in black and white because of people that will come here and tell me I contacted them and they say they are employing people from Australia. No, if someone said visa sponsorship, they are for visa sponsorship. If they said visa sponsorship for only people in Australia, it means that they're only going to employ people that is in Australia that need this visa to work. But if they just make it open in black and white like this and say visa sponsorship, you are in for it. Okay. Okay. For example, this person said they need it in Toowoomba and Darling in Queensland, Australia. That's where they need when they need senior stylist, hairdresser, visa sponsorship, fast track approved. Like, this is to tell you, let me tell you, 2 months ago, one of my colleague who is Oyibo, she went to book for her Christmas hairdressing. That was in August, like in August, 3 months ago. I'm like, what are you talking? Like, what are you even talking? She said to me, Jane, if I don't go now, I won't get a slot. Just to tell you. And I've heard some of my colleagues on Friday like this, on weekend, they come back and say they've gone the whole of town, going to hairdressers, they couldn't get a slot to do their hair. Just to tell you how much this is needed. Okay, I'll come back to your question, but let me talk about this. I know you guys have all the question, but let's talk about this reason why, then we attend to your questions, and I'll be coming to life more often now. Okay, because I know a lot of people have questions they want to ask. Okay, so this hairdresser, what do they need? Let's click on it. Okay, the salary is, the money is between 60,000 Australian dollars to 80,000 Australian dollars per a year. Okay, per year. Now, it's full-time hairdressing and beauty service. Do you love training and feed off learning new techniques? This one is even senior stylist. Okay, let's see what they need. I just want to do. Which of the following statements best describe you? How many years experience do you have as a hairstylist? So these people, at least you will have at least 2 years. See, they are going for visa 482, which is offshore visa. Offshore visa. So don't tell me this is for people. And also they are going for 494. But 482 is offshore visa. Like, they are looking for people. Okay? Visa sponsorship available. They even specify the visa. Australia is considered one of the fastest country, safest country. Yeah, everyone knows. Why are you writing it there? Promoted a lifestyle that favors. So they're even telling people about Australia to even make people to come. Okay. So the name of this hairdressing is Stefan. Stefan Hairdressing in Australia is the largest privately owned hairdressing. You are not even talking with the government. It is a privately owned company with an amazing culture of enthusiastic and dedicated hairdressers. You will be part of a vibrant blah 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 blah. Okay. Okay. So look, I don't tell lies. I just want to tell you, I don't quote things. There is something you need to have. So, because now, for people that will tell me I'm a hairdresser, I don't have qualification, listen. How will someone in Australia, I'm not talking about degree, you don't have to have degree. Don't go and do this big fashion and designing that you guys go to university and do fashion and designing, and I know they're doing that degree. No, this is a trade one, okay? If you have gone in a big, maybe college or somewhere where you did your training, and is a standard training, and you have a qualification, I will say, shoot, you have a certificate that can tell. The thing is that even the person that trained you, if it's a big institution, a big organization, because I know a lot of people do it in a big organization, go back to them, tell them, you know how you do transcript for people that studied in the university. Anywhere you studied, you can have a transcript. Don't tell me you cannot. Go back to your boss and tell them to provide you with a transcript. A transcript will tell down all the topic you guys covered, like units, section, everything you guys covered in that training. It will help. Go and shoot your shot. Shoot. I say shoot. Okay. Now I have my CNA. Please tell me what is CNA. I'm a nurse. I have so many abbreviations in my head. Like, sometimes I don't even want to know more. So don't give me abbreviation. I beg you. I take God, beg you. Don't give me abbreviation. Okay. My head is full of abbreviations. I don't like this thing. What is CNA? CNA certificate. We nurses, we are tired of abbreviation. Don't give me abbreviation here. I have a CNA certificate, but I'm in need of job with only internship experience. Internship experience is not enough. Don't be too desperate. Hey, when I go get experience. No one, it's not happening. It's not enough. Internship is not enough. Go get experience. You're not running anywhere. Go back and get experience. There are people with 7 years experience you are going to compete with. Internship is not experience, okay? Please don't be too desperate. Go and plan yourself for migration, okay? But keep following. Oh, I love you too. Sopuruchi, how are you? Okay, certified nursing assistant. Now you talked about it. I want to tell you guys something. Certified nursing assistant. Just talk about healthcare assistant. Thank God that you, Harry. Thank God that you mentioned this. Okay. You remember the video I made, and I'm talking about. I'm still, before I forget. If I forget, please remind me. I'm going to show you a website of a company that's specifically employing hairdressers, bringing them to Australia. Okay. But let's talk about nursing assistants, okay? Remember, there was this visa that came out for 482 specifically for nursing, where they asked you guys to do skill assessments, and we did videos and everything. And they made a video the other day and said to you that only 2 companies have got the MOU, and they employ, and they're full and stuff, okay? And someone was asking me, who are these people that they employed? Hey, actually, it's not only people from UK they are employing. They're employing people from everywhere, okay? If you don't know, you know. I'm not going to share people's name, but I just want to tell you, I always tell you something that is real. I'm not telling you because I want to sell my market. I'm not a visa agent. Too. I know they give visa. So I'm not selling my market, okay? I tell you things that are real. All right. So what I want to tell you today is that if you have done your skill assessment, please don't give up. If your village people will be angry with you if you give up. That money for skill assessment is 500 Australian dollars. It's too much. Don't go and sleep. You're not sleeping. Go online and keep shooting, because there are still good news coming. Do you know that people still getting that job? Not those companies that, some people go from the back to employ because they are desperate. They will push for your visa. This country does not have healthcare assistant. Aged cares are closing down. You keep shooting. Please organize your CV. Someone chatted me the other day and asked me if I can see the chat in in Instagram where he said that they've asked her to tell her revise her CV according to, or his CV according to something something. I just gave this person a brief explanation and he went back and edited the CV and stuff and is going ahead. So just to show you that things are still happening. And I have someone that said he got an interview, he got online interview last week. It's still healthcare. So what I'm saying is that do not focus only on these two companies that have signed MOU. Yet also identify yourself, send them expression of interest and stuff, but please still keep shooting on seek.com, jora.com, Indeed Australia, not Australia, Seek Australia, Indeed Australia, Jora Australia, even LinkedIn and every other thing. Keep shooting. You have your skill assessment, you cannot rest, you cannot rest. God forbid that you can rest on top of that skill assessment, positive skill assessment. Go. No, it's not working. Okay, ma, please, can I migrate to Australia as a welder with subclass 400? Why do you want 400? You guys are troublemakers. Eh? Why do you want visa 400? Eh? A welder, do you have any trade certificates? Any trade certificate? When they talk about trade certificates or more, it's like 1 year certificate. 3 is like 6 months to 1 year in Australia. Certificate 3 can even be done under 2 months, 3 months. I'm telling you. So what you have in your country, what is it that you have? Welder, we've talked about here. Is it welder and is it fabricator and welder? It is even in the big one. Is it even in the big occupation list and is also in the 482? You just need to keep searching and don't come here and tell me. Those people, if you come to my comment section and write that I've been applying for to discourage people, I will block you. Because I know for sure that people are shooting and they are getting. I will block you and block your negativity out of my listing. Because if you want to say such a thing, what you will say to me, because you guys don't know that some of your comments sometimes is discouraging the other person. Someone was ready to shoot and now you're saying, I've applied for 100. I asked somebody that said, I've applied for up to 100. I said, what are you applying for? When he finished what he's saying, I said, what is your qualification and experience? What skill do you have? He is an office assistant for years. But there is no job like office assistant. Hey, all office assistant can be done virtually now. You guys know this thing. You can be in Ghana and be working for a company in London, in Australia, in Canada. Nobody is giving someone visa as an office assistant. It's not happening these days. Okay, and this person is online shooting for this visa and he has the goal to come under the comment section and write to discourage people. I don't like that kind of a thing because sometimes people will read that comment and say, oh, I'm not going to even try. This person has done 100 applications and he didn't receive anything. Some people are like that. But this for me, I don't shake with those things. I do me. And I want you to start doing that. Start doing you when it comes to migration. People sometimes try to discourage people because they want everybody to belong to their category. No, always do you. Searching for job than reading gossip online. Which one is better for you? And have a plan, have a book where you write this in order. Metal fabricator, yes, favor. If you're a metal fabricator, what are you waiting for? Do you know you have a lot of job online? I share them here every time on my video here. If I Google now Seek Australia, I will see a lot of visa sponsorship for metal fabricator. So why are you not getting this job? Eh? What is happening? Okay, so just like I was saying, if you have a skill assessment for healthcare assistant, please keep shooting. Don't even rest. Okay. If you still want to do your skill assessment, you can go ahead. I'm not stopping you because you never know when the Messiah will come if you have the money. Okay. It's still your entirely decision. All right. Let me show you this website. Okay. We are back to the hairdressing. Where is that again? I hope I will find this. I hope I will find it again. Yes, I found this company. Oh gosh, did I miss it? Don't worry, I'll find it. Somebody said metal fabricator. Do you know, you remember that person I said that came with visa 400? You can come with visa 400 though, if you have employer here. Visa 400 is quicker to apply for because your employer just need to identify you that you are coming to work for them. It's not a big thing. Okay. And what people do is that when they come with visa 400, because it's a short stay, especially visa, I've made a video about that. You can look for that visa video. Okay. So when people come over after that short stay, like 6 months, the employer would then employ them with visa 482, or they will look for another employer. Once you are here, remember, once you have this experience for 6 months, you are a hot cake, like hot cake. The cake, they hot, they go. You can get any employer in your industry. Okay, that now them go they rush you. So visa 400 is good. Okay, a teaching job, you are not getting it because if you can't get a teaching job without being a registered teacher in Australia. I'm not going to lie to you. If you want to teach in Australia and get a job, you need to go and register. So you go, you know what you will do? Go to my playlist and look for how to do skill assessment, so that you will find your assessing authority and follow suit to do your registration as a teacher. Because if I tell you you will get a job, I am lying to you. And God forbid that I lie to you. I can't do that. I can't do that to you now. Eh? All right. Ma'am, please. Anas, please stop disturbing me. Anas, stop disturbing me. Go and book for consultation. You're a physiotherapist. I'm sure you have that chicken change to come and book for consultation. You can't hold your upper registration and you are there telling me this, that. Go book for consultation. Let's put you through this thing. How can someone have upper registration? It means that you are qualified to work in Australia. It means that you are Australia. You opt to Australia, like Australia recognizes physiotherapists, and you are holding this registration and you are here typing this thing for me, Anas. Anas, if I have Ken, I'm going to break your head because I feel like you don't know what you have. I feel like you don't know what you have, Anas. Anas, please go book for consultation. Stella, how are you? Oh my gosh. Anas, no, I'm not being distant. I'm just being honest with you. I just want you to know what you have. I want you to up your game. You need to up your game, please. I beg you, up your game. You should be coming to Australia soonest, okay? Please, ma'am, I have what, just Wayek. That one go hard though. It go hard though. Maybe you are still young. If you have only Wayek, yeah, you can still have something. Maybe you are still young. You can go and get something, okay? Get skill. Get skill and a certificate plus it. It can be any skill. It can be even a skill you learn in 3 months, 6 months. You've seen me talk about so many things. We talk about weather. We talk about carpentry. We talk about chef. We talk about hairdressing. We're talking about today. There are so many things. Construction industry. Look for a job title in construction industry and do. And because there is architect draft person, there is another one that is technical something. That's one thing in Australia. You get an engineer, you get engineer drafting person, you get a technician. It's going up, down, down. So when they are going down, they need certificates. When they're going up, they need the degree and above. So it's not more that you have a degree, okay? Yes. So go get something. Even if you're not qualified today, stick with Jenkins. Go get yourself. Check all the skills we're talking about. Go find them. Go get them. Equip yourself. Okay? Anas, no, don't apologize. I was joking. Anas, please don't apologize. I'm so sorry if you felt that way. I'm so sorry. I was just letting you know. You need to know what you have. I need you to up your game, Anas. I need you to up your game. Go online today. Go to Seek. SEEK Australia. Or seek.au. Whatever, I can't even remember. But Seek Australia, or just search physiotherapist job for visa sponsorship job for physiotherapists in Australia. You will see. Make contact. And how is your CV? Okay. Another idea is that when you see a job of a physiotherapist, even if a local one, go and read it. Read at least 3 or 5. Then you find out the required skills and tailor your CV according to these skills. Anas, you bang yourself visa sponsorship. I'm telling you. All right. IT job. Let's find something now about the IT job. Someone say, what of IT job? Okay. IT. Okay, let's find this in Australia with visa sponsorship. Okay. IT recruitment, IT job. There are IT recruitment as well. Hayes. There is IT recruitment online. Agree and proceed. Okay. Find my next IT job in Australia. Latest job in Australia. Test analyst. Let me give you an example of visa sponsorship job you will get as a IT example. It's a test analyst in Melbourne. They need you. Senior business analyst, ICT. Project delivery officer. They need you. I'm trying to get more. Okay. Business intellectual analyst. Power platform consultant. Senior net developer. AV technician. Data analyst. Test analyst, senior business analyst, project delivery officer, ERP blah 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 consultant, business intellectual analyst, power platform consultant, net developer. There are a lot. Data analyst, project officer, IT infrastructure team lead, OT specialist, application support team senior specialist, senior analyst, IT infrastructure team lead. I just noticed that there's something that is called IT infrastructure and IT architect. In this IT world, there is a lot. Digital developer, technical writer, data analyst. This is another state. Product analyst, information architect. I told you, information architect is a new thing I started seeing recently, and I needed it all over in Australia. Training lead, service supports, blah 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 blah. There's a lot. It keep going. It keep going. It keep going. Go online and search. Okay. If you want to search for job for outside of Australia, please always put, even on Google, you can go to Google. When you search on Google, they will lead you to those sites. Okay. You can keep visiting those sites. Make sure you put visa sponsorship in Australia for your occupation. Okay. That will help a lot. Okay. All right. Let me read the last question so we can talk about this. So, yeah, let me read it. It says, okay, great. Mom, thank you so much for your advice. Helps a lot. Thank you, Anas, and good luck. Let me check the website. Thanks. Travel and lifestyle. Hope we see you. Yes, you will be seeing me soon. Yes. Nursing assistant was certified. There is a limit number for the companies. Is there any other small? There is small employers. That's what I'm just saying. Judith, did you just come to this live? There are small employers. I cannot tell them because I do not know them. But what I'm telling you is that the only ones I know are those big ones that will announce that they signed MOU. There are small companies that are employing people and not with MOU. Like they're still getting people with visa 482 because they need these people. And remember, visa 482 is an existing visa. It's not new. They just coined that part and said nursing assistant will come with it, and after 2 years they will get permanent resident. But they can still get you through visa 482 normal, like normal visa 482 normal, without the nursing pathway. Okay, so yes, it's still happening. Just keep shooting. Okay, keep shooting, keep checking online. All right. What about painting job? Painting job when I have 10 experience, but no, it got hard though. How will you tell an Australia employer that you are a painter? They need that tiny thing, that tiny qualification you're supposed to show them. Those one of certificate of 2-3 months and stuff. At least it's traceable. You did it in an institution, a company that is traceable. Another thing is that some people end up doing something even with job experience with company that is not registered, that is not traceable, and they say they have committed fraud, they've given false information. Please be careful with that. Okay. And what about digital marketing certificate? No, digital marketer is a degree thing. It's not a certificate thing. Okay, that's what I tell people when I say stop doing some other this thing. Yeah, digital marketer are like marketing specialists and so on. They are qualification that with big one. Okay. Food scientist. I know food scientists will be in the skill occupation list, but food scientist is not a job you can get anyhow. You cannot get that job outside of Australia like that, because I think you need some registration there. Anything food is, but you know they play with those things. Okay. Let's painters. Yeah. Social work job. Who is asking me that question? Kabangile. Kabangile, are you a social worker? Are you from South Africa? That name sounds like South Africa. Kabangile. Delamini. Yes, you're a South African. I know this name. This name is familiar. It's ringing bell in my head. Dramina is South Africa. Okay. You're a social worker in South Africa. And you're asking me what about job in South Africa and social. There is a lot. There is a lot. And I'm telling you here, there is a lot. Okay. You need to go out and search for this job. There is a lot for social workers. Okay. Yes, go search it. Go search it. You'll find it. Yes, yes. So many companies, even from Victoria, some Department of Health in Victoria, New South Wales, and employing massively for nurses and social workers. They're bringing them over here. So South Africa, luckily for you, South Africa is one of those countries they recognize and they appreciate their qualification, and the so is up to their standard. So you won't have enough stress, too much stress. Okay. Hey, PR on visa 482. Okay, for if you come through the nursing assistant thing is 2 years. Then if you come normal, it's 3 years. But, remember there is an update coming on the 25th of November. And remember I made a video on Monday about this update that is coming. And one of it is about the number of years you have to stay before you apply for permanent residence if you're on visa 482. So I think they're reducing that 3 years. It's possible they're reducing it. Okay. Yes, it's reducing it. I'm tired. Can we just go now? Can you guys leave me to go now? There's so many questions. I wish I can answer all of them, but you know what? I think we are coming back tomorrow. We are coming back tomorrow. I'm going to make a post on my socials tomorrow and give you time. Tomorrow's on, I'm going to give you time, I promise. Because this thing is impromptu. I went to my messages and I saw so many questions. I'm like, okay, Jen, go online and do something, okay? But I think tomorrow one will give a time. It won't be this late, I promise. Or it might be this late because my little boy has a athletic tomorrow after school. So maybe on Saturday morning I'm going to sleep in. So there won't be athletic on Saturday morning because this week they decided to do it on Friday evening, Friday night. So my morning I have to sleep in. So probably we'll do this tomorrow night, very late like this, okay? For me, it's very late. For you, I know it's still afternoon there, but it's okay. All right, okay. Keep believing in yourself. Don't lose focus, okay? All right. Thank you so much. All right. Ndoka, what is your question? Ndoka, please ask me your question. You said, please, Jen, answer mine. Ndoka, can you write your question? Let me answer it before I go because you sounded so. I don't want to be dreaming this question. Dreaming that someone said, I just want to sleep and go to bed now and sleep. Ndoka, please ask me your question again. You said, Jen, please answer my question. Ndoka, ask me your question. Please, I don't want to close my eyes and see Ndoka's question in my dream. Ndoka, ask me your question. Please, ma'am, your email address. Don't write me email. I beg you in the name of God. Don't write me email. Write that question there. As you don't write me email, I beg you. Ndoka said about a friend he works with in Nigeria. What did you get? Methodology in Nigeria. Okay, about a friend he worked with methodology in Nigeria. So what about your friend? Yes, he worked with methodology in Nigeria and he wants to come to Australia as what? He is an engineer. Ndoka, tell your friend, Ndoka, when you go to my page, the page we are now in YouTube, go to my playlist. You will see the one that says skill assessment. Send it to your friend. Okay? If you finish watching it, let him ask a question under that video. One thing is that engineers are there. So he will use his hand and find his own specialization. But that video will guide your friend, okay? Weather forecast people. I know it's weather forecast people. I'm telling you. But I'm telling you now his headway, okay? How he is going to do it. Because I can't be here and telling him everything. All right? So go to my, in this my YouTube, go to my playlist. You will see skill assessment. I tell everybody that skill assessment is your guide, okay? Send it to your friend. From there, he will find his occupation and he will tell you whether his occupation is in Australia list himself, okay? And how to do skill assessment, okay? And find out the visa he's qualified for. All these things, I explained them in that video. My voice, I need to go now. Ndoka, okay, try to send that video to your friend after this live. Skill assessment, okay? Go to my playlist, you'll find it, okay? All right, good luck. Good luck, okay? All right, thank you, everyone. But please like my video. Like my video. Why didn't if I say it? Ndoka, you like my video now. Like it, like it. Um, Magdalene, like my video. All of you. Where are Dange Deck? Dlamini, all of you like my video. I'm not seeing like now. Like is not coming. Like my video. If you're watching me now, like my video before I go so I can have a very good night's sleep. Like I can sleep well. Like my video. Please like my video. When it is coming to Aussie, I have been following you. Yes, yes. What are you doing about it? You are doing something. Magdalene, like my video. Keep liking. Yes, Magdalene, I have videos about pathways for nurses. Go to my playlist and watch them. Okay, for nurses, because you know it's a specialized area, you need to register with APRA first. Okay, the process is there. You need to do your self check first. That's the first thing first. Thank you guys. Keep liking my video. It's coming up. The likes is increasing. Like my video now. Do you want me to? I don't want to. Yes, Magdalene, you will come. Like my video now. Keep liking my video, okay? All right, guys, you can still drop your question here, okay? And we'll see again. We'll see again tomorrow. Definitely, we'll see again, okay? All right, by God's grace. Yeah, God owns everything now. All right. Okay, take care, guys. Bye. Bye.